Hi, friends. I'm back with a read aloud today. I mentioned this book in one of our class meetings yesterday, so I decided to read it. It's short, but I figured I would read it today in case we don't get to it into our another meeting that we're going to hopefully do later this week. We definitely remember these books. Who can remember the author of these books? Do we remember her name? Laura Numeroff. She is the author of all of our If You Give a Blank books. There are a lot. We read so many during our author study. And the illustrator was Felicia Bond. Maybe while you guys are home, you can watch some more of that series. I think it's on Amazon, the If You Give a Mouse a Cookie series. That was a fun one, and I bet the children would really like seeing that. So today we're going to read If You Give a Mouse a Brownie. Remember up here, the words are our title. Then down here, we have the author and the illustrator's name. The author does what? Yes, the author writes the words, and the illustrator draws the pictures. So today we're going to listen to this book. Who can remind me of this part of the book? The front cover, the spine, the back cover, and the title page. So if you give a mouse a brownie. If you give a mouse a brownie, he's going to ask for some ice cream to go with it. I would. I love ice cream on my brownies. Who's the main character of this story? Do we remember? Who do we think? I'm guessing it's the mouse. And then the boy would also be a main character. So there are two main characters in this book. When you give him the ice cream, he'll ask you for a spoon. He'll start drumming on the table. You'll have to play guitar. He'll want to put on a show. Then you'll need some spotlights and a microphone. So you'll have to build a stage. Do you remember a little bit when we read these books, we talked about how when something happens, it's making another thing happen. That's called cause and effect. So the effect of him wanting to build a stage is that he was needing some spotlights and a microphone. When the stage is finished, he'll want to make a lot of tickets, and you'll have to find paper and markers. When the tickets are done, he'll decide to make posters as well. He'll hang them all over the neighborhood. Remember this one? It says rock concert. When he's hanging them up, it might start to rain. Oh no. He'll fold some posters and make little boats. So the rain caused him to make little boats with the papers. Then he'll sail in a puddle. There he goes. He'll get so wet, he'll start to sneeze. Achoo, 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 achoo. You'll have to put him in your pocket to stay nice and warm. When he peeks out of your pocket, he'll smell something delicious. The smell will remind him that he's hungry. You'll have to take him to the store and get a few things to nibble on. Of course, he'll want to have a picnic. When the sun comes out, you'll have to take him to the park. While you're setting up the picnic, he'll see a playground. He'll jump on the swings. He'll go as high as he can. When he looks up in the sky, he might notice a big white cloud. This cloud will remind him of ice cream. He'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if you give him some ice cream, what is he going to want? He'll want a brownie to go with it. Whew, that boy is excited. I'm sorry, exhausted, not excited. Maybe excited too, but looks more exhausted. Well, that was a great book today, friends. I love the books in this series. I have a few sheets that we got to some of them when we were doing that author study and some that I didn't get to. So maybe I will share those with your moms and dads, and maybe you can draw a picture of the favorite book in that series that we read. If you remember, there was If You Give a Dog a Donut, If You Give a Mouse a Muffin, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. So there are a lot of them. And maybe you can draw a picture of which one was your favorite, because I would love to see that. Well, I hope you enjoyed our books today, friends. I enjoyed reading with you, and I hope that you have a great day. Get all your work done. Be great listeners for mom and dad, and I will see you again soon. Bye, friends.